CNT 1020. After a short week 1, welcome to week 2. So in module 1, I had you do a little bit of prep work to get you familiar with what estimating is and why we would estimate. I also had you do some exercises to get you familiar with Microsoft Excel. Some of you may be very skilled in Excel and others maybe not, and I didn't want our first estimating assignment to be the first time using it. So this week is where our estimating work begins. We're going to cover chapters 4 through 8, which introduce us to the quantity takeoff and estimating for concrete, masonry, metals, and woods. We're also going to set up the Excel quick tips in each of these areas. I know 5 chapters sounds like a lot, but it's really not, and you're going to find that it's going to move quickly. You're also going to find that as we cover these chapters, some areas will be reused again later on. So let me give you an example. If you need to figure out how much flooring to buy for your project, you're going to do some calculations. You're going to figure out the area of the flooring areas that you need to cover. You're going to multiply that by the coverage rate for the product that you're using, and you're going to come up with the amount of flooring that you need to buy. Same thing would apply later on if we're talking about walls and how much paint you need to buy. You're going to do some calculations. You're going to figure out the area in square feet of the areas that you need to paint. You're going to multiply that by the manufacturer's recommended coverage rate for the paint that you're using. You're going to also multiply it by the amount of coats that you need to apply, and your result is going to be the amount of paint that you need to buy to effectively paint out that space. So as you can see, we're going to reuse some of these topics over and over again. I'm also going to ask you to complete the Microsoft Quick Tips in these areas. Some of the chapters will have them and some of them won't, but if you complete these quick tips and you start at the first worksheet in your Excel file, and as we create each quick tip, you add a worksheet or a tab and number them or label them as we move through the class, whether it's concrete or flooring or whatever material that we're covering, you're going to be able to go back and just plug in your values later on and get an estimate very quickly. So at the end of this class, you'll have an estimating tool that you can use in your workplace or at home or for whatever project that you need to complete. So this week there's only one assignment. This is due to us getting started and due to a short first week. But in the following weeks, our work's going to ramp up a little bit with a second assignment that adds exercises in interpreting plans and specifications while creating your estimate. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's work for Module 2. That's due no later than Sunday. As always, feel free to reach out to me or post any questions in the discussion area. Thanks and have a great week.